Hello, 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 warrior sisters. It's me, London, here for your Friday mindset and celebrations call. First of all, I'm so sorry that I was not here on, the scheduled right time. I am getting ready to go on vacation to leave for Mexico tomorrow. And so I've just been working pretty much nonstop to make sure that everything is done and finished and I can go away and relax and not have to, worry about untied, let's say, any loose ends. And I was updating blog postings that Diane and I are going to be sharing this month and just doing a lot of stuff. And my calendar didn't beep to somehow remind me. And I was just so focused that it completely just, worked right through it. So I just really, really, really want to tell you, I'm very sorry for that. I really apologize. I know that we've been telling you in your welcome calls and constantly mark your calendars, be ready, be prepared for these calls. And so, full authenticity here. I greatly apologize, but I'm happy to be here now. And I hope that some of you guys could join live. If not, that's no problem. And I have some stuff I want to share with you guys, some things that have been on my heart and some areas that I think would be really helpful for you guys to hear and to be successful moving forward. So so I'm just going to get started here. This is all recording now, just double checking that everything is good. It's recording. And for those of you that are listening later, hi. And I hope you're having a great week. I hope you've had a great week and you're feeling good in this program. And we're here on Friday. The weekend is coming. Hopefully you guys will have more time for some self-love, some digging a little bit deeper, to practice some of those detox strategies and everything that we've been talking about. So I'm looking forward to relaxing. Been working really hard over the last months, actually basically this whole year, and I'm ready for a little, Diane did her Peru trip Diane did her Peru trip and disconnected there, and now it's my turn. So I'm really looking forward to that, but it's always great to end the week here with you guys, to celebrate those wins and our biggest celebrations of the week. I always feel really pumped up after being on the calls with everyone, and I'm looking forward actually to coming back after my vacation and being on those live Monday calls and seeing you, and then being here with you guys again on Friday. So I see that Jess is on here. Hey Jess, thanks for hopping on. I apologize that the time was not on point. Once you listen to the replay, you'll figure out why. I was deep in workland and just totally spaced here. So I'm here on, and I vow that I will be more punctual and more on time moving forward. I was just getting prepared for holiday, and just slipped right through my fingers. Anyways, I don't know if you guys saw the post that I posted in the group. So I have this calendar. It's called I'm a Badass, and one of my really close girlfriends, she bought it for me. And every day there's just, a little crack of wisdom there that I get to read. And this one just totally spoke to me, and it really reminded me of all of you guys, and myself included. And it said, if you didn't see it, you can check it out. If you did, here's a repeat. And it says, you're leaping into a new reality here. It's not your job to know the how. It's your job to ask for what you want, whether that's to us or to the universe, and wait to discover the how, then take action. So I just wanted to congratulate you, because you guys already took the time to, ask for what you want, to seek more, to seek a better opportunity for your life in a way where you maybe felt let down in the past and had unanswered questions and felt like, you were the only one, but you sought out, went looking for the how, and you came here, and now you have the how. So now it says here, wait to discover the how, then take action. So I hope that really inspired you to take some freaking action and to go full force, and to kind of, light the fire under your ass a little bit. asked for what you want, you got the how, and now the how is not going to do itself, right? So you need to put in that work, you need to put in that time, you need to put in that energy, and you need to have fun doing it and get excited. You're about to, for those of you that are just starting, you're about to embark on an amazing journey. For those of you that are in the middle right now, you know what an incredible transformative journey it is. I've been seeing so many good postings in the group, you guys sharing so much information, wins, areas of struggle, just everything. And I can just see all of the transformation that's happening already, when I read some of these postings. So it's so inspiring. Keep sharing them. Keep sharing in the group. This is our space to connect and to chat. And the beautiful thing is that we're all over the world. I'm in Austria. I know a lot of you guys are in California or other places in the world. We have some people, all sprinkled all over this world. And so it's just really a great place for us to be in the Facebook group, interacting, connecting with each other, building those relationships. So keep sharing. Now that you have the how, and everybody's execution and everybody's action is going to look different and be different and feel different. And so share that. Be open and share that. Please share that. One of the things I want to talk about this week is owning your time. So I've been doing a lot of welcome calls lately with a lot of new people that we're bringing in this program, which is great, as well as, connecting with a lot of you guys and, talking about how we need to make more time for this and we need to do this. And, we ask for 2 to 3 hours per day of your time to make this program prio one and to take it seriously and to dig deep into each of these modules and not just going, in the surface and saying, okay, I did that, check that box, but really diving in, really immersing yourself into this program. And 2 to 3 hours a day is a lot. That is a lot. We're asking for a lot, but you're going to get a lot out of it. And this is for you. This is for you to fully ingest and fully experience this program for everything it has to offer, because it is freaking transformative. And 2 to 3 hours per day can seem like a lot, and you're going to think, what the heck? I don't even have 10 minutes in my day. Where the heck am I going to find these 2 to 3 hours? And I want to tell you guys, it's up to you to own your time. It's up to you to take control of your calendar, to block out that time that you need for this program, and to get shit done. Period. Diane says, make shift happen. Instead of saying make shit happen, make shift happen. And in order to make those shifts happen, you have to put in the work. And what does that look like? What does that mean? Does that mean waking up earlier? Does that mean staying up a little bit later? Does that mean, using your lunch break to do some of these exercises, and maybe, splitting your lunch and doing half an hour eating and half an hour here in your modules? Like, I don't know what that looks like for you, but you have to figure out what that looks like for you. And you have to, stop with the excuses. I don't have time. I can't figure it out. I'm busy. I have a job. I have kids. We know we're all, we all have lives. We're all, kind of navigating, what the heck this can and look and mean for us, and how the heck we're going to find this time. But you need to find that time. And going back to the theme that I've been saying over the last couple calls is these 8 weeks will go by really fast. So find the time as soon as possible. Ask for your partner's help. If you're like, hey, do you think on Wednesdays, from 6 to 7 p.m. when normally I'd be getting the kids, dinner and preparing, their lunches for the next day, do you think, you can help me during that hour and you could take care of that on Wednesdays? Because I think that's a good time where I can carve out an extra hour of time to work on this program and to give back. Maybe you can ask for the help of your neighbors or your coworkers or your friends, or maybe even us to hold you accountable. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm in Austria, so most of your kids I can't babysit for you, even though I would. But what does that look like? What does that mean? Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. This is something that I struggle with a lot. I feel like I can do everything. I can do it. I can be the master of my calendar. I can get this done. I can do this. I can still make time for this. But the truth of the matter is, sometimes we just need some freaking help. you know, and the worst thing that you can do is not ask for it when you need it. You can't do this alone. You can't do this alone, and you don't want to do this alone. So we're here for you to support emotionally and support organizationally and things like that. But the truth of the matter is I can't carve that time out of your calendar for you. I can't talk to your partner for you. We can't, you know, go to your neighbors and say like, hey, do you think you can, you know, your kids want to play with my kids on Thursday afternoons from 2 to 3 after school? Or, you know, hey friend, do you think you can pick up my kids here because I'm going to, you know, take some time for myself? And just, it's only 8 weeks. You know, it's only 8 weeks and it's going to fly by, and talk to those important people in your life. Share what you're doing. Let them know you're going to need support and you're going to need that help, and know that it's going to be hard some days to find the time, but you're a warrior and you're here for a reason, and you can push through and you can figure that out and you can find a way. You know, my dad said that to me a lot growing up. He's a coach. He coached baseball and football and was a teacher. And so maybe some of his, let's say, tactics and kind of little words of encouragement have more of a coach mentality and a coach background. But as an athlete growing up, and Diane could say the same, sometimes we really like that coming from our mentors and teachers. And he would always be like, you know what, London, find a way. Figure it out, find a way. You know, you can't complain if you haven't tried to figure it out. You know, maybe you asked a few people and they can't really help you out and you're feeling a little bit frustrated. Okay, that's fine then, because you've done your due diligence and tried to go out there and find a solution. You will find a solution, but maybe not the first time, and maybe not the first person you ask will be able to help, or something like that, in terms of helping just kind of with the day-to-day tasks in order to get that time carved out for you. But figure it out. And maybe this is, you know, getting rid of some of the things that you're doing that aren't serving you. You know, maybe, I can't think of an example. Let me think about it for a second. But maybe, you know, you're doing, you know, happy hour with your coworkers, you know, on Thursday afternoons, and maybe you have to skip out on that because you need your time. Maybe that is time that you would normally spend like watching Netflix, or, you know, reading gossip magazines, or, hey, spending on social media. How many hours a day are we just scrolling through our phones, scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through Facebook? Yes, we want you to be online and we want you to be connected, especially in our Facebook group, but take inventory. You know, one really good thing to do, and this is kind of tedious, but you can just do it for 1 or 2 days, is literally write down what you do. Like, write down what you're spending your time doing. You know, what does your day look like? Where is there, I know that someone shared, I can't think of who it was off the top of my head, but how much time she spends driving and in her car, and just taking inventory on that time, and do it sooner rather than later. And don't be afraid to ask for that help. Don't be afraid to do that. It seems kind of like a lot of time, and you might be like, what the heck, you know, 2 to 3 hours per week, 5 days a week, that's 15 hours a week. That's kind of like a part-time job. But hey, sister, we need to take the time. This needs to be actually our full-time job, getting our shit together and taking our lives into our own hands, and taking our lives seriously, and not being content with the, you know, the ways that we've been feeling and the toxic thoughts that have been coming, you know, into our lives. You know, this needs to be our prio one. This needs to be our full-time job. And right now it's about, 15 hours a week, which is a little part-time job for you. But it's worth it, and it's going to pay its dividends, and you're going to have those, you're going to have more time, you're going to have more energy, you're going to feel better about yourself, stress is going to be reduced, you'll probably, you know, shed a few pounds if you have that to lose, and be feeling freaking fabulous. So get ready for that, and prepare yourself for that, and take the time that you need in order to carve that out of your calendar. So I see that Jess and Stephanie are on here. You guys can be active in the chat here. If any of that speaks to you, or you have any questions or anything you want to add, please do that, or any tactics that you want to share that have helped you here. So we have here, unfortunately, just one question or one celebration here. So you guys want to get in these questions, you want to get in these celebrations, please don't forget to use that link and to share them. Okay, that's what we're here for. You know, especially those people that can't join live, you need to make sure that you're getting in those questions and digging deep for those celebrations. And maybe if you feel like, I can't think of a win right off the top of my head, but but yeah, I have them. And I need to take some time to think and find those micro wins and those small things that maybe you wouldn't have perceived as being such a big deal, and celebrate them. But Stephanie Gutierrez, Stephanie, thanks for sharing. She said, I advocated for myself this week and I joined this group. Amen, sister. That is a huge celebration, a huge celebration. We are so happy that you are here. And yeah, I'm so grateful that you're here and that you're in this space. And I just ask for everybody, especially when you join this group and you have that feeling of euphoria and you're super excited and feeling super great. Remember that feeling, take the time in the beginning to, to identify your why and your soul goal and all of those things in week 1, because, in these 8 weeks, there's going to be times where you're feeling like, I feel like shit. I'm not feeling good. Like, this is not my week. This is not my day, and you want to remember why you joined and why you sought out this how, and why this is going to be your last time having to deal with this shit. This is the real deal. This program is unlike anything that's out there, anything that's on the market right now. There's nothing like this. That's, there's programs out there that have a one-size-fits-all approach, and that's not what we're doing. So I'm super happy that you're here, Stephanie. I know that you're feeling empowered and excited. Keep that fire burning. You don't have to do it alone. We're here to help you keep that fire burning. We're here to help you, find the solutions and turn your perceived failures into wins. So stay active in that Facebook group. Stay active, sending emails to clients at dianekaiser.com and sharing all of the things that you need to with Diane. Getting the work done, putting in that heart work, setting your soul goal and doing your thing, sister, because that's what's going to keep you fired up to go through these 8 weeks. Jess says, this week I reconnected with my capable body. I went on a hike and had enough energy to run some. Oh, I love that. I love that. I remember when I was going through my journey, Diane was telling me, hey girl, you are working out a lot. You need to slow down. You need to relax. You need to focus on your detox strategies. You need to focus on these protocols and not, be in the gym so much and doing all these HIIT workouts and crazy things. And I remember, taking a break and cutting back a little bit. But then when I finally had that good energy to get back out there, to get to the gym, to get to, go on a hike, go on a run, I did shortly after finishing my program, after I was feeling great, I did my first sprint triathlon ever, and I was feeling incredible, and it was so awesome. So I love the way you said that too, Jess, that you reconnected with your capable body. So it wasn't that it was ever lost. It wasn't that it was gone. The connection wasn't there. It was kind of like, it's kind of like when the wires aren't firing and the connections are missing, and you have to, kind of re-plug in. And when you're unplugged, it doesn't mean that you're broken. You just need to re-plug yourself in there and reconnect with that capable body. I really, really like that. I love that you said that, and I love that you shared that. Thanks for sharing that celebration with us. But yeah, so if you guys, Jess or Stephanie, if you have anything else you want to add, please feel free to add anything here. But in your distinctions this week, don't forget to post those distinctions in the Facebook group. Any aha moments, anything that spoke to you from this call. And additionally, let us know if you have any tips on how you were able to carve out that time. I have the tips on how I was able to do that, but the truth of the matter is I'm not a mom. I have a boyfriend, but I'm not married. I make my own schedule for work. And the way that I find time is different than everybody else finds time. And maybe my way doesn't speak to you. But remember that you're in this group, but there's also others that are going to benefit from your experience as well. So please share those. If you have a tactic that's allowed you to, you're like, I realized, I don't know, that I could wake up, half an hour earlier, or I was able to, make an arrangement with my partner or my mom or my mother-in-law or my father or my friend, or, and share those experiences, share those ways that you're able to create more me time. because, you know, the crazy busy is like the new thing, you know, like we don't feel in today's society, it's like we're rewarded for being crazy busy and having a back-to-back calendar and, you know, being all over the place. And like, you know, and I'm guilty of that too. Sometimes I feel like when people ask like, hey, how are you doing? Whatever. Oh yeah, everything's great. I'm super busy with work. It's, you know, but it's like, I love on the landing page of the retreat that Diane and I are doing in October, it says, let's turn crazy busy into crazy happy. And I love that because, you know, crazy, like, you know, when someone asks you, I challenge you to do this too. When someone asks you, hey, how are you doing? I am great. I am crazy happy. You know, like they might be like, okay, what drug are you on? Like, how many cups of coffee did you have today? And you're going to be like, none. I just had my metabolic mocha and I'm crazy happy. Instead of, you know, try to fight that urge. When someone asks you how you are and how you're doing, you know, don't say crazy busy. Don't say crazy tired. You know, go with the things that matter. I'm crazy happy right now. I'm feeling awesome. I'm making 2 to 3 hours of time for myself per day to work on me and to, you know, figure out, you know, what makes me feel like my best self. I'm feeling freaking fabulous. I'm feeling great. I challenge you to do that too. And by, you know, by carving out more time in your calendar for this program and having the schedule like we teach in week 1, the more free time you have, the more we just kind of go with the flow, even though that has its place, the more that we just kind of like, oh, I'll get this done when I get it done, or I'll do this, or yeah, I should have done a castor oil pack yesterday or coffee, whatever, you know, find your schedule, find your groove, and you'll be able to carve out more free time. You'll have more of, you know, a scheduled regimen when it comes time to taking care of yourself and implementing those detox strategies and doing your yoga nidra and all of those different things. But then you'll also have the time to just, you know, be and hang out with your partner and have sex and be happy and get that oxytocin coming and cuddling and spending time with your kids and doing the fun stuff. Well, this is fun stuff as well, but doing that stuff that we're normally too crazy busy to make time for, right? So you can make time for yourself and you can make time for the stuff that sets your soul on fire as well. And don't forget that and don't lose that. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I had to share with you guys today. I hope this is making you feel, yeah, empowered and good. And if you have anything you guys want to add, don't forget that you can, add it in the chat now, or you can add it in the Facebook group later. But you guys will not see me next Monday or next Friday because I will be gone on vacation. I'll be maybe popping in periodically in the Facebook group just to check in and say hi, but I really want to try to disconnect from all the EMFs as much as possible, keep my phone in the safe, not be, you know, too connected unless it's an emergency or something that I need to take care of. But nonetheless, I appreciate that understanding, and I'm going to honor my time. And the crazy thing is that my boyfriend, he's coming with me and we're meeting my parents, and my boyfriend hasn't been on vacation in 10 years. 10 years. He went 10 years ago to Thailand with 2 of his friends for 2 weeks. And that was the last vacation he's been on. And he's come with me to America a couple times. And we've gone to like San Francisco or Venice Beach or Malibu and things like that. But, you know, we're with my family. And the truth of the matter is we're just trying to see as many people as possible and do as much as we can. And it's not relaxing. And so I'm pretty excited too, to bring this experience to him as well, and to help him slow down and appreciate, you know, what he's accomplished and what he's done, and having that me time. So I'm really excited about that too. I'll let you guys know how that went. Thanks, Jess. I will have fun on vacation. I'm super excited. I love Mexico. And here in Austria, we don't have so much, let's say, Mexican food options. And if we do, it's really not authentic. So I'm really excited for all of the fresh fish and the fajitas. And yeah, it's just going to be, so awesome. And the guacamole with the fresh avocado. And I'm just, I'm daydreaming here now. I'm super excited. But don't forget to leave your distinctions and share how you've been able to carve out this time with us in the Facebook group. It's super, super important. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I love you all. And it's so cool. We're getting more and more new people starting every single week. And we're just, spreading this message and spreading our movement and making shift happen. And it's going to happen right before our very eyes. And I'm truly excited to see the next weeks and all of the obstacles and wins and everything we overcome and all the barriers we break down. You're a warrior for being here. We're so happy to have you. Talk to you guys I'll be back on the 20th. So you'll see me on that Friday call, which is the 22nd at 7 a.m. Okay, guys, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 o'clock my time. I will be not getting lost in work land, and I won't miss it. I promise you guys. So take care, all the best, and talk to you soon. Mwah. Sending you a kiss. Bye.